Hello, welcome to another fresh edition of Poly Playbook.
We're serving up all the hot action, cool plays, and everything in between for Cal Poly Athletics.
I'm Connor McCarthy.
I'm Nate Edelman.
I'm Brian Strong.
Poly Playbook starts now.
Who do you think will win the Super Bowl this year?
I think the Patriots are going to win.
Hi, I'm Joe Schutz, and I'm here at Spanos Stadium.
I'm Megan Healy here at Staples Center.
Myself will be taking on Sierra Highland, best pitcher in Big West softball history. Let's see how this goes.
Tune in every week to Poly Playbook, right here on Mustang News.
Hello and welcome to another fresh edition of Poly Playbook. We're serving up all the hot action, cool plays, and everything in between for Cal Poly Athletics. I'm Maya MacGregor. Poly Playbook starts now. The Cal Poly beach volleyball team is currently ranked number 6 in the nation. The Mustangs are 12-2 this season, including defeating the number 1 ranked team in the nation, Pepperdine. This Saturday, the team won both of their first home matches of the season, in TCU and number 10, Arizona. Number 3 pair, junior Adelaide Van Winden and senior Taylor Nelson remained undefeated, bringing their record this season to 8-0. The number 1 Mustang duo, sophomore Tori Van Winden and freshman Tia Marie, won both of their matches this weekend, improving their pair record to 7-4. Seniors Rayanne Greason and Hannah Hubbard had 2 victories on Saturday, completing the Mustangs' 4-1 victory. The duo is now 8-6 this season. The team travels to Bakersfield next weekend to take on CSU Bakersfield and Loyola Marymount on Saturday, March 24th. Cal Poly Baseball took on number 25 in the nation, San Diego State University, this weekend in a 3-game series. In Game 1 of the series, the Mustangs got off to a slow start, letting the Aztecs get a 6-0 lead. They answered in the bottom of the 6th inning with 5 runs fueled by Miles Emerson, who went 3 for 4 with 2 RBI in the night. The rally fell short and the Mustangs went down in a game, won by a score of 9-7. Game 2 of the series was a thriller. Trailing 4-1 up until the 8th inning, the Mustangs fought back and tied with a score of 4-4 off a walked-off batter and a hit by pitch. Things ended with in an unexpected fashion in the bottom of the 9th when the Aztecs attempted to intentionally walk Colby Barrick but threw a wild pitch on the 4th ball, bringing in Nick Mayer to give the Mustangs the 5-4 victory. The Mustangs got off to another slow start on Sunday, letting up 3 runs in the top of the 3rd. They tried to rally in the bottom of the 9th, scoring 2 runs, but the rally stopped and the Mustangs fell with a score of 3-2.
It was like before he threw the pitch, hey, you ready for pass ball? And kind of looked at him like, yeah, he's not gonna throw it baback there. Just kind of a joke, and every ball he threw, he just looked at me like it was getting worse and worse. And then, sure enough, the 4th ball he sailed, but he was able to score. But yeah, it was just kind of fun in their pool.
The Mustangs return to action March 23rd when they take on Dartmouth at home. Reporter Joe Schutz got the chance to sit down with junior right-handed pitcher Michael Clark.
Win the Big West, make a regional, and go as far as we possibly can in the postseason. You know, we have a lot of talent here, a lot of good players, and we definitely have the team to win a lot of games. And I would like for us to be the best that we can and show people that we can win those games. You know, not just think it and talk about potential, but actually show it. Solo, I'm at like 9 or 10, but squad, I'm at like 130. I'm more of a squad guy.
Cal Poly softball team split their doubleheader against Illinois on Saturday. The women took a 4-3 victory the first game. Shelby Jeffries earned her first collegiate victory by keeping Illinois hitless during the top half of the 8th inning. Unfortunately, the Mustangs lost game number 2, 5-3 on Sunday. On Sunday, the softball team lost both their games in a doubleheader against Fresno State. The Big West Conference will continue on March 24th and 25th at the CSUN-hosted Matador Classic, beginning Saturday, March 24th against Pacific and Georgia Tech. The men and women's basketball teams are now enjoying their offseason after an early exit from the Big West tournament. Eric Engel reports that the team may not have been feeling 100% in their loss.
March Madness is finally here. But both the Cal Poly men's and women's basketball teams will be watching the NCAA tournament from their couches after both teams were bounced in their first games of the Big West tournament. The 7th-seeded men's team trailed 2nd-seed UC Santa Barbara 18-45 at the half and were never able to recover, falling 53-75.
At the end of the day, he who makes buckets wins game. It's a real simple philosophy, and hats off to Santa Barbara's multi-prong attack.
I wouldn't say disappointment because my team really fought, and all year
the season didn't go how we planned, and we really fought. It kind of makes you upset because you know how much hard work you put into it. I wouldn't say disappointed, just kind of upset, a little hurt because you can't fight with these guys anymore, but I wouldn't say disappointed.
The Cal Poly women entered the tournament as the second overall seed, but many of the players on the team were still recovering from an illness they picked up on their final regular season road trip. Head coach Faith Mimnaugh and 5 players were kicked off the return flight from Hawaii for vomiting, while 4 more players were hospitalized once they returned to California.
Well, there's absolutely no way we could have played on Tuesday or Wednesday. We weren't 100% today, but you know, that's the breaks. I'd like to clobber somebody in Hawaii, whoever gave this to us.
The lethargic Mustangs found themselves down by 20 at the half and never came back from the deficit, ultimately falling 50-73.
Not a lot of siblings get to play Division I basketball with each other, so being able to experience that with my sister has been such a blessing, and I'm very humbled.
Eric Engel, Mustang News.
The Cal Poly men's tennis team went undefeated for its second week in a row at home. They faced off in dual matches, defeating the University of Texas San Antonio 4-0 and the University of Idaho 4-2. Freshmen Andrew Whitehouse and Roman Schenkirk faced ranked double opponents from Idaho. Junior Josh Ortlip was out sick with the flu, so Dominic Beckard played in the number 1 spot. Beckard and 4 other Mustangs went undefeated. Cal Poly had 2 wrestlers qualify for the NCAA Division I Wrestling Championships this past weekend in Cleveland, Ohio. Sophomore Tom Lane went 1-2 at the tournament. Lane defeated Dustin Conti of Clarion 3-1, lost 13-4 against North Carolina State's Michael Machiavello, before being eliminated by Iowa's Cash Buckle, losing by a pinfall. Senior Colton Schilling went 0-2, losing against number 1 seed Bryce Meredith of Wyoming 5-1 and 7-6 against 16 seed Cole Weaver of Indiana. Schilling ends his time as a Mustang with an overall record of 73-46, going 14-7 this season, winning the Pac-12 championship along the way. Now let's take a look at some of the games coming up for the Mustangs. Starting on March 24th, baseball takes on Dartmouth for a 3-game home series. Beach volleyball is on the road playing CSU Bakersfield on March 24th at 10 a.m. On that same day, softball plays at Northridge at 10:15 a.m. Well, that's all we have for Poly Playbook sports action this quarter, but we'll be back in the spring with more sports coverage. You can follow us on Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook, or you can log on to mustangnews.net for continuous Cal Poly sports coverage. I'm Maya MacGregor. Have a great rest of your week.